slow-motion footage of Kevin Durant walking into the arena, wearing headphones, focused and calm. Flashbacks of his MVP trophy, championships, and key highlights appear as the narrator speaks. Basketball is more than just a game, it's a stage where legends are born. A place where heroes rise, villains are forged, and history is written with every shot, pass, and buzzer beater. In the history of the NBA, few names have stirred up the kind of emotions that Kevin Durant has. A player who isn't just a scorer but a generational talent, capable of dropping 30 points in his sleep while making the game look effortless. Visual, cut to KD dominating on the court, hitting deep threes, blocking shots, and celebrating with his arms raised. But Kevin Durant's story isn't just about basketball. It's about overcoming odds, silencing doubters, and making decisions that sent shockwaves through the basketball world. From his early days in Washington, D.C., to becoming a teenage sensation at the University of Texas, Durant's rise to NBA stardom seemed inevitable. But what makes his story so unforgettable isn't just what he did on the court, it's the controversy, the moves that divided fans, and the relentless pursuit of greatness that defined his career. Section 1: The Rise of a Superstar. Before he became a household name, Kevin Durant was just a skinny kid from Washington, D.C., with big dreams and an unrelenting drive to prove himself. Growing up in a city brimming with talent, Durant's basketball journey began on the playgrounds and hardwood courts of Maryland, where his natural ability quickly set him apart. But KD wasn't just another talented player, he was something special. His dedication to the game was unmatched. Hours in the gym, relentless shooting drills, and a fierce competitive spirit turned him into a force to be reckoned with before he even reached high school. By the time Durant reached Montrose Christian School, he had already made a name for himself. His ability to score from anywhere on the court was jaw-dropping, and his versatility at 6 feet 10 inches was unheard of. He was a forward who could shoot like a guard, handle like a point guard, and dominate the boards like a center. It didn't take long for college scouts to notice. Durant chose to take his talents to the University of Texas, where he didn't just play, he owned the court. As a freshman, he led the nation in scoring with an average of 25.8 points per game. He became the first freshman in NCAA history to win the Naismith College Player of the Year award. Scouts, analysts, and fans were already calling him a future NBA superstar. Everyone knew Durant's name, and they couldn't wait to see what he'd do next. In 2007, Durant declared for the NBA draft. The Seattle Supersonics selected him with the second overall pick, and the rest, as they say, is history. But KD wasn't just about making history, he was about rewriting it. From his very first game, it was clear Durant wasn't here to just play basket. But this was just the beginning of a career that would change the NBA forever. Section 2: The Heartbreak of OKC. Kevin Durant's time with the Oklahoma City Thunder was nothing short of legendary. After the Seattle Supersonics relocated to OKC in 2008, Durant quickly became the face of the franchise. Alongside Russell Westbrook and James Harden, Durant helped transform the Thunder into a powerhouse team, feared and respected across the league. Their fast-paced, electric style of basketball captivated fans, and the young Thunder trio seemed destined for greatness. By 2012, the Thunder's potential became undeniable. The team fought their way to the NBA Finals, taking down the likes of the Dallas Mavericks, Los Angeles Lakers, and San Antonio Spurs. But standing in their way was a juggernaut, the Miami Heat, led by LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. It was a battle of young talent versus veteran superstars, and the Thunder fought valiantly. But in the end, the Heat's experience prevailed, and OKC fell short in 5 games. Despite the heartbreak, the future looked bright for OKC. Durant was already a scoring machine, winning 3 consecutive scoring titles by 2014. His MVP season that year solidified his place as one of the greatest players in the league. His acceptance speech, where he famously called his mother the real MVP, became an unforgettable moment in NBA history. But as bright as the future seemed, cracks began to form in OKC's foundation. In 2012, the team controversially traded James Harden to Houston, breaking up their young core. Injuries to Durant and Westbrook in subsequent seasons slowed their momentum. Yet, the Thunder kept fighting, with Durant and Westbrook carrying the team on their backs year after year. In 2016, Durant and the Thunder reached their most promising moment yet. Facing the 73-win Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals, OKC shocked the basketball world by jumping to a commanding 3-1 series lead. They were one win away from returning to the NBA Finals, and the city of Oklahoma City was buzzing with excitement. But then, the unthinkable happened. The Warriors stormed back, winning 3 consecutive games in dramatic fashion. Game 6 in particular became infamous, with Klay Thompson's 41-point explosion, including 11 three-pointers, breaking the hearts of Thunder fans. Durant and the team fought hard, but in Game 7, the Warriors closed the door on OKC's championship dreams. The bad boy evolution. T was a gut-wrenching loss for OKC and a pivotal moment in Durant's career. He had given everything to the Thunder organization, MVP awards, playoff heroics, and countless unforgettable moments. But the heartbreak of falling short year after year began to take its toll. For KD, it was time to make the toughest decision of his life. Section 3, the decision that shocked the world. On July 4, 2016, Kevin Durant made an announcement that sent shockwaves through the NBA. He was leaving the Thunder, to join the Golden State Warriors. The team that had just defeated him, a team already stacked with stars like Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. Fans called it the ultimate betrayal. Critics labeled him a snake and accused him of taking the easy route to a championship. But for Durant, it was a calculated decision, a chance to win on the biggest stage. The basketball world was divided. Some saw it as cowardly. Others viewed it as genius. Section 4, dominating with the Warriors. Durant didn't just join the Warriors, he became their best player. In the 2017 NBA Finals against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, KD was unstoppable. He averaged 35.2 points per game and hit clutch shots that cemented his legacy. Durant won back-to-back Finals MVPs in 2017 and 2018, proving he was no passenger on this championship ride, but success didn't silence the critics. Many argued that Durant's rings were tainted because he joined a super team. The pressure and scrutiny began to take a toll. Section 5, the injury and the move to Brooklyn. In 2019, Durant faced the biggest setback of his career. During Game 5 of the NBA Finals, KD tore his Achilles, a devastating injury that left many wondering if he'd ever be the same player again, but Durant wasn't done shocking the world. In free agency, he left the Warriors to join the Brooklyn Nets, teaming up with Kyrie Irving. It was a bold move, and once again, the basketball world was watching. Section 6, KD today, a legacy still unfolding. Despite setbacks, Kevin Durant continues to defy expectations. After a brief but impactful stint with the Nets, he was traded to the Phoenix Suns in 2023, forming another super team with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. Even now, KD remains one of the most dangerous players in the league, but the question remains, will Durant ever win another championship? Or has his shocking journey through the NBA already cemented his place among the all-time greats? After years of near misses and painful playoff exits, Kevin Durant made one of the most controversial moves in NBA history, joining the Golden State Warriors in 2016. The basketball world erupted. For many, Durant's decision was seen as a betrayal, a player leaving a team that had been so close to glory in search of an easier path to the championship. But for others, it was a chance to see Durant finally win that elusive title and cement his place among the game's all-time greats. No matter the opinions, Durant's move changed the landscape of the NBA forever. He would go on to win 2 NBA titles with the Warriors, but the sting of his departure from Oklahoma City would never fade. Fans of the Thunder would forever wonder, what if? What if they had stayed healthy? What if they had held on to Harden? And most hauntingly, what if they had closed out that 3-1 series? But one thing is undeniable, Kevin Durant shocked the NBA world, and in doing so, changed the course of his legacy forever. The pain of OKC would eventually fade, but the memory of Durant's shocking decision would forever be etched in NBA history. What's next for the Slim Reaper? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, Kevin Durant's story is far from over. Visual: fade out with KD in various jerseys, OKC, Warriors, Brooklyn Nets, and end with the iconic KD logo as the screen fades to black. Thanks for watching, and make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more legendary NBA moments. Display channel logo and call to action for subscribing and following.